Does it ever happen to you as a guitarist playing gypsy jazz music that you sound amazing in your room, and then the moment you start playing with other guitarists, either on stage or in a jam session, suddenly you tense up and you can't play anymore? Suddenly you forget everything that you knew, and you lose all of the fluency that you had. So your right hand stops working, your left hand stops working, and suddenly you feel embarrassed in front of everyone when you play. That is a common problem, and it used to happen to me as well, and I got really passionate about the issue, and I cracked the code and found what the problem is and how to fix it. So in this video I'll show you a super easy fix on how to stay relaxed when you play gypsy jazz music in front of other people. Hello, my name is Filippo Dall'Asta. I am a gypsy jazz guitarist. I've been playing this music for the past 15 years, and I got to perform with my heroes, Stockwell Rosenberg, Moses Rosenberg, Joshua Stefan, Baba Wadler, Lolo Meyer, and with my gypsy jazz guitar makeover coaching program, I've been helping hundreds of guitarists master this beautiful style of music. So you will have experienced this issue where when you sound great in your bedroom, but then the moment you start playing in front of other people, you suddenly start clenching up and feeling super tense, and you forget whatever you were able to play before, and you sound bad, there's no volume, and everything falls apart. So often when we are in a jam session with so many guitarists, you know, in this music it's usually guitarists sitting and jamming together. You know, sometimes we have 5, 6, 7 or more guitarists at the same time. And this being acoustic music, what happens is you kind of lose your sound. And one thing is being in your bedroom, obviously, when you don't have any volumes issues. You know, of course you hear yourself, but when there are so many guitarists and it's maybe open air even, you feel like your sound is sort of getting lost. And what you do to compensate, you start tensing up. It's a natural reaction, I suppose. You start tensing up, and you know, you start putting all of your strength here to kind of get more volume, but that's not working. Actually, all it does is it tenses you up, and your body goes into a state of alert almost, or panic, and so you stop being able to play. So this is my 3-step solution for that problem. And this is something you can practice, and you know, the more you practice this, the more second nature it becomes, and you'll be able to then implement this also when you play live in front of other people. So step 1 is to start a bit of diaphragm breathing, where when you inhale, your belly rises, and you exhale, your belly sort of deflates. Now, this is not a yoga exercise or anything like that. It's just a simple, you know, when you're feeling tense or when you practice relaxing your body. That's step 1. So you will inhale and your belly rises, and as you exhale, you sort of give the input to your body to relax. And so if you do it a couple of times, as you practice, perhaps you open your practice session with some picking technique. I'm aware of my breathing as I practice and make sure inhale, and as I exhale, my belly deflates, and I sort of give my body the input to relax. You'll start feeling more and more relaxed. Next is step 2 is to really make sure you focus on this part of your body and make sure this is also very relaxed. What I see is a lot of guitarists having that gap in between the guitar and their arm, and you know, that way you cannot really relax. The idea is to really rest your arm on the body of the guitar so that there's no tension whatsoever here. And so when that happens, make sure you are fully relaxed here. There's no tension whatsoever. You're super relaxed. What you're gonna notice is gonna happen, you're gonna then lose a bit of your volume because you're getting more and more relaxed, and your hand should be really relaxed as well. So inevitably, you'll feel more relaxed, but you're also going to lose a lot of the volume. So step 3 is to then, this is the trick of this whole technique, simply squeeze your pick. Make sure you squeeze your pick. See my thumb, I don't know if you can see. It goes from this to that. So literally the only place where I have a little bit of tension, which is not really tension, is that squeeze is here. So with everything else relaxed, with that breathing going on, and with that squeeze, you'll be relaxed, you'll enjoy your practice, you'll enjoy playing for other people, but also you'll have the volume. So for reference, this is me playing without squeezing the pick, but everything else relaxed. But then if I do the same, keep everything the same, but squeeze, make sure you do that squeeze. And you can even support your index finger with your middle finger as well. See, you sort of support it. So it's actually a 3-finger squeeze almost. Now you can be relaxed everywhere and have your volume back. And speed. So this way you can make sure you are relaxed when you play and also have the volume. This is something, of course, you will practice. It is part of your practice schedule, your practice routine, so practice this every day. Make sure the respiration, the relaxation and that squeeze, and you'll see over time you'll be able to easily access this state also when you play in front of other people, and this will fix your issue of feeling tense and not be able to play in front of other people. Hope this helped, and let me know what you think, and I will see you soon. All the best, thanks for watching.